All right, we're going on YouTube.
Okay, we got Mr. Sharman. Yes, we do.
I'm here.
We got cause 680892, State of Texas versus Jeffrey Lee. This is the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court, Track 1, pretrial diversion, plea, and probation agreement. Representing Mr. Lee is Mr. George Sharman. The first document I have is entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video Conference that purports to have both Mr. Lee and Mr. Sharman's signature on it. In fact, Mr. Lee, is this your signature on this document, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Sharman, as attorney for Mr. Lee, is this also your signature on this document?
It is, Judge.
Mr. Lee, the next document I have is entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions that purports to have your signature on the back, effectively waiving certain constitutional rights you must waive in order to enter a plea before this court. In fact, sir, is this your signature on this document also?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. By signing this document, are you telling me that you've had enough time to either read this document or have it read to you in its entirety? If you had any questions about what was on this document, those questions were answered to your satisfaction by your attorney, so that in signing this document, you're telling me that you agree with and understand everything on this document. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Sharman, as attorney for Mr. Lee, have you had enough time to go over this case with him? And in your opinion, is he mentally competent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Lee, are you a United States citizen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Sharman, has the state fully complied with discovery for you on this case?
They have, Judge.
Mr. Lee, in cause 680892 to the charge of driving while intoxicated with a blood or breath alcohol content greater than 0.15. How do you plead, sir?
No contest.
Court accepts your plea of no contest, holds it in abeyance, places you on 1 year Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court, Track 1, pretrial diversion, assessing a $500 all-inclusive Veterans Treatment Court fee, 48 hours of community service, probating all those based on your military service, DWI education, DWI victim impact panel, 6 months Smart Start mobile, home interlock at 4 blows a day, outpatient drug treatment with either the Veterans Administration or another designated VTC provider, and restitution to any and all accident victims, if any. And if in fact restitution becomes an issue, Mr. Sharman, we can certainly have a restitution hearing at any time. If they all say we want $5 million each, obviously you're not going to agree to that. So that's not an issue.
No, well,
Hopefully insurance will take care of that. And we require successful completion of the
bring
Veterans
it
Treatment.
before the court.
Sure. Successful completion of the Veterans Treatment Court, issue judge's bond, defendant to be supervised by CSCD and VTC staff. At this time, Mr. Lee, I'm looking at a document entitled Track 1 Pretrial Intervention, which is a contract by and between you and your attorney and the Bexar County Criminal District Attorney's Office, said contract setting out all the requirements and prerequisites of your successful completion of the Veterans Treatment Court. In fact, sir, is this your signature on this document also?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sharman, as attorney for Mr. Lee, is this also your signature on this document?
It is, Judge.
And Ms. Sanchez and Mr. Sanheinrich, can you identify Mr. Arthur Reed's signature as a former assistant criminal district attorney assigned to this court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. And that's what I got. State, what did I miss?
I believe you've got it, Judge.
Defense, what did I miss?
That's all.
And what'd you do in the military, Mr. Lee? You saw you're an Army guy.
Yeah, Army. My enlisted time was 18 Delta in 5th Group. And as an officer, I served as a medical corps officer.
So is that legal officer 18 Delta?
18 Delta is a Special Forces
Oh,
medic.
Special Forces. Okay, so you were a SF qualified guy?
Yes, sir.
Great. We need a hitman. Perfect. All right, Josh. We
And
got
Judge, just for
a hitman on the team.
yeah, just for the record, Mr. Lee is Dr. Lee, just so everybody.
Oh, okay. I apologize, Dr. Lee.
Roger that, sir.
All right. Anything further from the state of the defense on Dr. Lee?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Thank you, George. Y'all are dismissed. And Ron will be calling Dr. Lee this afternoon to coordinate